Hello and welcome to National Science News Channel. In tonight's program we will bring up new and exciting news about scientific discoveries. Studies have shown increased consumption in Sweden, but also other industrialized countries. We humans have always consumed a lot, but recently the demand for new products has increased extremely. Many people don't see this as a threat to the environment or human health. But we will take up the awful truth behind the rising consumption in this evening's program. What is it that makes us constantly looking for new products? And what is it that makes us buy the new products of a habit? The reason that we humans consume so much are many. Studies have shown a couple of reasons, and the major one is that most people feel certain emotions when they consume. Many people can feel happiness or a need to buy new products constantly, and it becomes a new lifestyle. Another reason for the rising consumption could be the globalization and technology development. Over to our reporter Moa Engblom in England, who we have sent to the University of Cambridge to learn more about the effects of overconsumption.
Thank you. I'm here at the University of Cambridge with Professor Erik Andersson, who has researched Nigeria's consumption and internet use. Is an internet connection something most Nigerians have?
About 29% of the citizens in Nigeria has an internet connection, and that's 2.25% of the world use of internet. In Sweden, almost everybody has a Facebook account. In fact, it's 53%, I think, and 4% has a Twitter account. But in Nigeria, it's only 3% of the people who has a Facebook account, and only 1% who has a Twitter account. And that's a huge difference.
A lot of the electronic from Europe is exported to developing countries like Nigeria. How much of that is actually used by the locals?
Well, about 25% of the waste is functional electronics, and some of it is used by the citizens, but most of it is just dumped in the slums.
How much electronics is actually exported?
A huge amount of electronic waste from Europe is exported to Africa. Only 25% of the electronic waste from the European Union is recycled or taken care of in a legal way. Most of the exported electronics are left in big waste dumps.
Thank you, Eric. Now over to you, Alicia.
Thank you, Moa. I'm here in Lagos, Nigeria, and there has just been a big fire at one of the garbage mountains in the slum. In Lagos, the waste is burned near residential areas in large open pits, and a lot of people are affected by the fumes. There's a lot of dangerous chemicals in the electronic waste, and by inhaling the harmful smoke, the people who live near the burning waste dumps can get chest-related diseases, cancer, affected brain development, and many other health problems. These poisonous emissions are an even bigger health problem for the people than malaria. The smoke from the electronic waste is a huge problem here, and we have sent our reporter Moa Engblom to interview one of the people who work at the waste dump.
Thank you, Alicia. I'm here with Govon, who works at a dump in Lagos. Now, how is it to work at this mountain of garbage?
It's terrible, and the circumstances are awful. I have no time to take care of my family. I need to work all the time, day and night. It's a heavy work, and when I come home from the dump, I'm exhausted, and I feel pain all over my body.
This poisonous smoke that spread from the fires and the industries can cause disease. Have you ever been sick from inhaling this smoke?
2 years ago, it was a massive fire on the dump. The smoke was spread all over the village, and I was buried under the smoke. I felt very sick, and I had very difficult to breathe.
Okay, this is terrible. Thank you, Govon, for sharing this with us. This shows us that we need to change our way to live and consume. If we're not, we will face a massive public death and environmental disaster. This was everything for tonight. Hope you will watch next week's program.